Guys, welcome to the channel. I think summer is back. Look at that clear blue sky, not a breath of wind. And I'm at the Royal Ascot Golf Club today. 9 holes only, but we're going to see if we can break par. I've known this golf course. I've played it a few times. I'm feeling ultra confident. Let's see if golf will bring me back down to earth, or if I can just get out there. I'm kind of, you know what, honestly, in my head, I'm thinking 2-3 under for 9 holes. Yeah, I'm getting confidence levels up today. Okay, come on, let's do it. Also guys, just before we get started on the golf course, I do want to say this is going to be the last breaking par of this series until I go to Dubai in November. What I'm going to be replacing this Friday breaking par episode with is a live lesson. That's right, I'm going to be giving a golf lesson on camera, and hopefully you're going to be able to relate a little bit more to what the amateur or even pros are doing on the video, and hopefully it can help you as well. So stay tuned. Every Friday there's going to be a live lesson. First hole, 153 yards to the middle of the green. I'll be honest, I've had absolutely no warm-up. This right now, best movement of the day. Oh, even hurt my wrist as I went through the shot right now. Just off the fringe, maybe. By the way, big shout out to the greenkeepers here. They did a bit of maintenance yesterday and they're still rolling really, really nicely. That was actually faster than I expected as well. Right, level par through 1, par 5 next. Gettable in 2, 3 and 4. Not necessarily drivable, you get really close to the front edges. 5, par 5. We could be on for a big run here. Second hole is a massive dog leg, and I've got a driver out. And actually, honestly, it's about 150 yards to the corner, so this is going to go right very quickly. And we could literally be chipping onto the green. 500 yard par 5, but I will be taking it as the crow flies, not by the fairway. I kind of know a line because I filmed yesterday with Owen Meads, who is a long drive professional. Check out his channel, it's really, really good. And we played this hole on our scramble and he took a silly line. We found it. So I'm going to try and take something similar, maybe not quite as silly. Oh my God, guys, that is absolutely perfect. Has to be. I think that is bloody awesome. Like this morning so far, I'm honestly playing with a bit of pain. I've got a really bad kind of spasming muscle down my back, just down the side of my spine. But weirdly, first couple of swings anyway, I feel like I'm just kind of swinging within myself. Oh, injuries. Too old for this. I called it absolute perfection. That's left. 150 yards, 160 yards to the middle of the green, 150 to the front. Flag is front right. Slightly downwind this time, so I've got a little 9-iron, I've got a full 9-iron. Should be about right. Even if it lands short, it'll get that firm bounce off the fairway. Up and down for an eagle. On it, all over the flag, all over the flag. Be right. We've got an eagle putt, and I tell you something, that would never left the flag. And by the way, folks, this is not a sponsored ad, all right? But I get a lot of stick. I've had a lot of stick in the past for never cleaning my clubs. Don't know if you noticed now, but I'm on it every single time I hit a golf shot. These guys, this brush is tremendous. Little magnet on the side of the bag, and I've been flying around in a buggy, and it just never came off. This has saved my golf clubs. I can now actually see some grooves in the wedges. It's always a bonus. It's a strong start. It is a strong start. Great club selection. Probably pitched it just on that front edge. And there she is. Eagle up the second. Like I said, short 3 and 4. Par 5 fifth. We could be on for a PB. Now, first rule of what I'm already doing completely wrong in this video is starting to get ahead of myself. Okay, I've not even held the eagle putt yet. I might not hold the eagle putt. But I told you, I'm hyping myself up today. I'm positive, I'm just trying to give myself as much positive affirmation as I possibly can. That's what you got to do in golf, isn't it? Too many times we get down on ourselves, and I'm horrendous for it. I mean, all that could change if I three-putt this. Straight at it. Come on, eagle time. Come on! I just fist pump on the second hole. I hope no one saw that. 2 under. Get in, eagle. We're going for it today, folks. 2 under through 2. 344 yard par 4 now, so I can get driver in and around kind of 50 yards short. Wedge on, birdie. Oh, stop getting carried away with yourself. Just like that. Absolute perfection. Beautiful drive, happy with that. Got 60 yards to the middle of the green. Flag is pretty much around about there or so. For this sort of distance, so I just use a bit more feel. I'm just a bit of a feeler rather than like getting exact on my yardage, because I'm, weirdly enough, sometimes I feel like if you just try and do that 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock swing, you know, it might know how far it goes as a bit of a base rate on a perfectly flat terrain with no wind or whatever, but that yardage changes so often when you've got uphill, downhill, downwind, into wind. So I'm just a bit more feel from this distance. Oh, damn it. Poor shot, wasn't it? Great for distance, but okay, we're coming across the green. Left to right. Oh, I thought I had that. I thought I had that. Oh, just straightened up for like a second and then carried on braking afterwards. 287 middle of the green. I told you, doable. It's going to be driver still, it's not 3-wood. Flag is kind of middle to back. 297 to run out of green. So I was going to hit this full. Just a little fade again. See what happens. Eagle putt would be lovely. Come on, good drive. Straight, a little bit left of the flag, little fade. Okay. Missed the green right. I started it at the flag. I got a little bit stuck, little push cut. It's going to be down the right rough. Got overexcited. Need to control my emotions. This is not what I wanted, is it? Long grass, over the bunker, short-sided myself. Oh, we just need to pray for a soft landing and get it as close to that front edge as possible. That's good, you know. Oh my God. That is money. We've got this to move to 3 under par through 4 holes. That would be good. First impressions, doesn't look like there's much in this at all. Hit it through. There was a break, obviously you can see the break. I just smashed it through the break. Oh, it's disappointing. Positive there for myself is that I missed it on the high side and I read it correctly. I just hit it too hard. Oh guys, gutted. I really feel like this round already could have been very, 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 very different with the last 2 greens. Right, next hole's par 5, get there in 2, probably like a driver and a mid-iron. I'm a fader with the old driver and it's quite a short dog leg, so fade for me will put me in the right rough and the thick, maybe the thicker stuff as well. I can either go down to a 3-wood and get a bit more shape, and it's easier to get the shape. But what I'm going to try and do is just trying to take off the corner, so almost allow a little bit of fade. But for me, I'm going to try and draw the ball. By trying to draw it will reduce my fade. I might not actually draw it, but I'll reduce the fade. Oh yes. Oh, that was so good. Oh, that's a long way down. That's the best I've ever hit on this hole. As I said, fantastic drive if I do say so myself. 178 middle of the green, 165 front edge of the green. Flag is a red flag, so it's at the front, so it's probably about 165, 170. Just got a little 7-iron. Probably could get an 8 there, to be honest, but I'm just going to punch a little 7. That could be greenside bunker. Oh no, I saw a little bounce. I don't know, can't see. I do know there's a bunker there. I just hope there's a bit more space than what I'm worried about right now. Okay, it's worked out okay. I was worried about this bunker. It's on the fringe. We've got that for an eagle. How low could I have gone in this round? Right, we're 3 under through 5. As I've already mentioned, I filmed here yesterday in my time, and I filmed with Owen Meads, long drive player, competition professional, and so I kind of know where I'm going. I've played here a couple of times. I know my club selections. It makes such a difference, doesn't it? I literally grab the club I'm going to hit before even looking at the yardage, and that's the difference in some of the videos I've done so far on breaking par. Is that I've got no idea on how the holes play, or it's not just about the distances. Sometimes holes just kind of play longer. Like for example, this is 150 to the middle of the green where the flag is. I've got an 8-iron, so I'm 9-iron distance, but I've got that extra club because this just kind of plays longer. Weird game, isn't it? Slightly into breeze, so I think I'm going to need a full 8-iron. 170 to run over the back, so it's not going to go that far, so I can be confident just to give it a good blast. Pulled it. Ah! Don't know what that's hit either. It's the first big mistake of the day. This is going to be tricky. I actually thought it may have caught one of the trees, but I think it just took a big bounce off that bank. It's just shot left. Really thick, wet grass now. Come over. Difficult shots. You got to really commit to the. Got to really commit to this because the lies are pretty awful. Not awful, but tough. We'll open the blade a little bit for a bit of added height and just commit. That was quite far. Sit there. 6 out of 10. Probably about 10 foot away. Remaining holes, I've got a short par 4 next, then a short par 3, like literally gap wedge par 3, so that's a birdie chance, and a short par 4 to finish as well. So a couple of birdie opportunities still out there. Get in! That was big. That was a big putt. I honestly read it at first. Left to right, and I stood over it. I just felt that slope. Another look, right to left. Commit to it. In you go. Still 3 under. Hole number 7, 378 yards to the middle of the green. Jumpers off. Honestly, 9 o'clock in the morning. Beautiful. This is what summer should be, England. Remember that. This is summer. This should be normal. T-shirt weather. We've had rain for like 6 weeks. Anyway. I've ripped it. A little bit of a recoil and a fallback. It's going to pitch into like an upslope, so it's not going to go that far. 100 yards in, up and down. Short par. Oh, I can tell you something. What with 3 under? 4 under finish would be amazing. Right, big old drive that. I've actually got 77 yards to the middle of the green. If you remember on the tee, I think I said 377 yards to the middle of the green. So I've hit this 300 yards. I've cleared that slope I thought I was going to land into. Now I've got to get up and down. 75 yards middle, 75 yards to the middle, just over the middle, slightly downwind as well. I've got a little pitch, I've got a little sand wedge. I'm just going to try and punch it in there. and I pulled it. Oh, it's just a bad part of my game, that, isn't it? I actually had zero confidence in myself then. Right, pretty poor shot. Got my distance perfect. Just had a little bit of a pull. Just get a little bit kind of a bit nervy with the old hands on the way through, don't I? Go, 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 go. Oh, guys, look at that. That is tracking. That was on line. Can't believe I managed to leave that short. Oh. Poor approach. Still 3 though, 2 to go. Some very kind gentlemen letting me through here on the 8, so we've got 115 yards to the middle of the green. It's only 104 to the front edge, and the flag is at the front as well, so it's like 110. I'm just going to punch a little gap wedge in. Come on, be good. Go. Oh, delightful. Thank you very much.
Okay.
There's a good shot in me sometimes.
Well, that was a fine shot.
I'm happy with that. It's not normal for me, that. It's not a normal wedge.
Oh, come off, you're being modest.
I am. No. No, I've normally got more chance of hitting the green with a 4-iron than a wedge, so.
Do you want the flag in around?
Oh, I'll take it out.
Yeah.
I feel a bit of pressure on me now.
Yeah.
I mean, I can.
Left edge.
Left edge, yeah? Not outside.
I don't know.
I'm blaming you now. Who told me left edge?
I did.
Outside the left edge. There you go, that's my game in a nutshell.
You didn't hear the outside?
Oh no, I must have missed that bit.
Yeah, I choked.
Thanks gents, thank you. It's annoying, isn't it? Hit a really nice shot into the green, missed the putt. Oh, right, next hole, 350 yards, downwind. I can get close. There is a ditch about 3/4 of the way up. I think I can clear it off this tee. All over the flag. It's not going to make it, but up and down chance for birdie. Actually wasn't quite as good as I thought. I got my bearings a little bit wrong there. Anyway, 80 to the middle. Flag is pretty much in the middle. I've got a lob wedge here. I'm going to try and go in high. See that bunker there? It's probably just in the way. Well, it's not in the way, is it? But it's going to be coming in from a decent height. 80 yards. Come on, up and down. Oh, short. In the air, I was about to call it. I was about to go, yeah, tap in birdie, carry on, but no. 3 under's a decent score. I'm happy with 3 under. But what could have been? What do you think I could have shot in this round, really? If you think of some of the missed putts and some of the outside chances, but they've all just grazed the hole. Last hole was a shambles. Anyway, right, let's get on the green. Probably 2 putt. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. It makes a massive difference to the channel. Massive thank you to Stevie and Royal Ascot Golf Club. It is beautiful. What a day. What a day to play. Trickle on by. Right, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. 3 under, not bad.